computer's acting up. So to start off making the fish smoothie, we have this big wad of fish here. These might have died for a little while or been dead for a little period of time. So I think I need to sanitize them before I make the fish smoothie. So I'm going to fill a pan with water and heat it up to a boil. And then also I'm going to do what this is titled at the same time. So we have one pan here that is I'm going to boil the fish in, another one I'm going to fry the fish eggs in it. And to make the beer battered fish eggs, what you need is an egg, some fish batter. We have Louisiana seafood batter. I think you just use flour or anything. But then, of course, you need the main ingredient, some fish egg. And you need some salt and pepper. So the first thing you do is you put the fish eggs out on a cutting board to put some seasoning on them. These are perch eggs. These are northern pike eggs. I think I'm going to have to slip these northern pike eggs into a couple parts of the sack. This is going to be so unappealing. Might get flagged once the post is up, but here's some nice northern eggs. They get really milk colored when you have. And then I'm going to need to put some grease in this frying pan and get it warmed up. That is one thing I forgot to put in the. So I'm going to pour some grease in that pan and get it warming up at medium heat. I have the front on medium high heat because literally I just want to get the bait cooked up to 165 on the inside of it, so it kills most of the hazardous things to humans. Then I have a spatula. Put the fried fish eggs in. So seeing as while it's warming up, I'm going to crack the egg into the one bowl. And stir up the yolk with a egg. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense battering some fish egg sacks with an egg batter, but you're adding some extra proteins. Then I'm going to put some salt and pepper on top of the fish egg. This is such a bad stream. So I think I'm going to start sanitizing the stuff for the high protein smoothie. This is not my drinking hat. This hat occasionally comes out. I guess this is just such a horrible catching effect that it'll come out. And then in the other bowl, I'm going to take some of the fish batter. I think they use flour and the other thing. I'm just going to use the fish batter that I have. Isn't this lemon pepper flavor? Or is this, yeah, this is lemon flavored. I don't think the lemon's going to make the fish eggs taste any worse, but there's literally going to be fish eggs flying everywhere probably when I start frying them. I don't know if my cast iron skillet is warm enough yet, though. Is that burner even working? That burner will work, though. Let me get the skillet warmed up a little bit before I start battering fish eggs. This is going to be so awful. Much worse than the lake trout nuggets and fried whatever walleye I had last night. I'd like to get the grease a little warmed up before I fry stuff in it. Hey, Dave. My leg's doing better. It's still healing up, but I'm getting around okay. I've been out ice fishing a few times. You've probably seen that I posted to Facebook. I was catching some little walleyes and some northerns. Now the ice is starting to melt, though. In like a week, I'm going to be open water fishing hard. I'm going to make sure these fish get to a round boil before I eat them. I think this is warm enough. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the egg batter. I'm going to take some fish eggs. This is on my laptop monitor, and then get the fish eggs and some egg batter, and then get a whole bunch of fish batter on them, and then put them in the pan. And these eggs are in the sack. Granted, the northern eggs aren't really in the sack still because I kind of had to break this sack up, but just dip them in the eggs good and then dip them in the breading good and then put them in the pan. Just hopefully none of my Tinder matches see this video. What? Let's see if we pull that cord out. So here's what the pan looks like cooking. They haven't started popping yet. Dave, I already took my boat out once. I had to took it out twice. I had some vehicle issues today, so I'm not going to probably be going out for like 4, 5, 6 days. But I did catch one little walleye. I didn't catch anything else. I was on the lake that was open. Wasn't the lake where I was doing well fishing though. That lake, the lake I was fishing on is this lake where it's just really inconsistent. Hey, I already did deer oysters, mule deer oysters. Here's what the minnows look like cooking. Maybe I can find some Rocky Mountain oysters somewhere. The deer oysters actually taste pretty good deep fried. These aren't popping yet. I I suppose my cooking thermometer is still in my truck, or maybe in one of my fishing bags, but I guess I should flip these. Eggs. I don't know how battered fish egg is gonna taste, but we're finding out. They're not popping yet. They're still gonna have the inner taste of fried fish egg. Actually, that recipe where I mix the fish with cream cheese actually tastes pretty good. Dave, I can't believe you're saying that. I probably shouldn't have any of this in the background in this video either. This catch and cook is not going to end well with what's my goal is of cooking. I don't find many women that think my cooking is funny. I actually asked the food safety or like and human health person about eating all the. Actually, I don't think I can join a live stream if I'm streaming on YouTube. I think if we're like on StreamYard or something, we can have multiple people join, but we should maybe try that later or something. This is just this stream is just gonna end bad. I already know it. If I I'm gonna be surprised if I can eat my smoothie without puking. Here's what the smoothie mix looks like so far. And here's what the fish egg looks like. It's frying up pretty nice actually. Chef Muskie Hans is cooking pretty good. Really should be using cornmeal for batter though. My favorite crop. Your mom's boyfriend made deep fried boy sick. I was chicken to try it. I got voted most likely by my high school class to do anything for $5. And I think I have lived up to that. My smoothie mix is at a round boil now. It's probably getting cooked and go. I just don't want to get sick because some of those fish might have been dead by a little while. For a little while, we'll probably put them in the freezer. These fish eggs actually smell pretty good. I think they're done though. There's what they're looking. They're looking pretty good actually. I think it's time to try the northern ones and let these perch ones cool down. To be honest, they kind of look like corn dogs. This winter, I had shitty perch fishing though. I literally hardly caught big perch. All I caught was some like medium-sized northerns and small walleyes. Here's what the northern egg sacs look like battered. Batter. These were frozen. I think that's partially the reason for the wacky color. So here's what they look like, and I am getting some egg batter on them. I don't think women find me too handsome based on how many likes they get on Tinder. I shouldn't be saying that. I'm running low on batter. I didn't get the batter good on the pike egg. I think my smoothie components are ready to be filtered through the strainer. But here's what the pike eggs look like, Brian. I didn't get the batter on them as good. You can see what they look like again. I wonder what the crude protein level is in these fish eggs. I should not be listening. $5 is $5, Justin. So here's what the pike eggs look like. They've been flipped once. They're breading up okay. I guess we should probably try the perch eggs. I don't think I can be like a good Southern Belle girl who makes some good sweet pea and cooking. So let's try some of the perch egg. Here's what they look like. Probably should wash it down with some water rather than some cold zero in Windsor. What it look like when they're opened? What the heck? Yeah, to be honest, almost like ground fish sticks. These things are starting to pop a little bit. For some reason, when you fry fish, they like to pop a lot. They definitely have a very unique texture when they're fried, though. So I think you flip these once more, I think. To be honest, I don't know how much needs to be done to cook these all the way through. These look pretty good. I need to also get out my strainer and strain my high high protein smoothie mix. What do you say, Dave? Cook through in Windsor. I don't think Emerson Station yet in South Dakota. Here's what these pike eggs look like cooked. They don't look too bad. Oh shit, I fumbled. They definitely keep a red color to them though. They need to cool down for a minute. So I'm gonna turn this fish egg pan off. I already turned the pan off that has the fish for the smoothie. And that is right here. And while they cool down, I'm gonna strain these fish out. And I end up with these beautiful boiled fish or boiled cut bait, which are suckers and fathead. And I am going to make a high protein fish or bait shop smoothie. So let me get out my blender and plug it in this inlet. I probably should actually put some milk in this because there's a lot of solids. So unfortunately, I'm lactose, can't have regular milk, so I'm putting in some of this high spurvy fumble. So what I'm going to do with my fish smoothie or high protein smoothie, I'm going to put a little bit of milk. This is all the milk I have. And then I have a bunch of this nasty non-fat yogurt. This is probably going to destroy this whole mix. If it was regular yogurt with a lot of flavor, it would probably taste much better. And I'm going to put this in. Then I'm going to put some low nutritious rabbit food like broccoli and lettuce in it. And I'm going to put some bananas in it to get fruits. And then I'm going to put the really tasty stuff in that. The minnows or the cut bait. So maybe I need a video of this. So we have a high protein smoothie. We have some bananas, some boiled minnows, some broccoli, some lettuce, and some yogurt and some milk. And we're gonna put the lid on this and liquefy it. It's not liquefying very well, though. How the fucking and you can see everything is ground up. Justin, I don't know why you persuaded to make this. Now I need to try the northern pike eggs now that they've cooled down. And I got a cup to pour my smoothie into. I'm gonna pour my smoothie into this cup. Literally, this has nothing really tasty to blend anything with, so it's going to be really bad. I guess I'll just splash my palate with Windsor. This shit is bad. This is unpalatable. Yeah, I should not have had a bucket. Right. That was so bad. Don't trust me to cooking. It's no wonder I'm really single. Because I make cooking that's not edible. That might be the worst kitchen cook ever. Like, I literally can't digest it. It's, but it was actually cooked. The fried fish eggs are much better than my smoothie I made. I don't even know what to say about this ketchup cook. This is bad. This fishing isn't too bad though. My smoothie was pretty bad though. Maybe I was just fake eating, but this is pretty bad tasting. I guess I can kind of palate this smoothie. There's definitely some crunchy sucker bones in it too, though. Maybe I didn't grind it up enough. Okay, well, I didn't end this stream. Thanks you all for watching.